Test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2. What's going on, guys? All right, it's 12:59. Tesla should be reporting earnings shortly after the market closes. Let's see. Do we drop or do we pop? Here we go. Market's closed. UPS is here. All right, we are down 2% on the day for Tesla. It looks like it's running in the red. Let's see if we exceed market's expectation or we continue to drop. What do you guys think? We're going to drop. We're going to rise. Put a poll. I think I'm going to be too late for that poll. Are you long or short on Tesla? All right, there it goes. Poll just started. So we have market expectation of 61 cents per share, revenue at 24.33 billion. We've seen Tesla go from lows of $160 per share from the start or the end of June to now trading at highs of 246. Here we go. Come on, come on. Let's see if we get it. It should be an instant reaction, either on the bullish or bearish side of things. So we have 69%, 68% that are going long. You shorted at 253. Congrats. It's a really nice entry. Are you going to cover that short, or are you waiting to see if it bounces back? All right. Let's wait. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Should be good. Oh, there it is. It's coming out. It's coming out. Let's see. Looks like we might be. Are we dropping here? Dropping. Down 2%. Wait. 1.7%. 1.9%. Be careful. Don't know if this is a trap. How are people reacting? There it goes, going back into the green. Be careful, be careful. This is why you got to be careful, especially after market hours. There's no use of market orders. It's all limit orders. Here it goes, dropping in the red, even more in the red. 1.5% in the red, 1.3. There it goes, break even. Holy smokes. This thing's volatile today. Look at that. Down 1%. It looks bearish so far. Looks like the market is reacting in a negative way. Testing 240 as a support. Watch it break below that. 240 as a support. Be careful, be careful. Holy smokes, it's coming back. It's coming back. Bro, what is going on? Oh, this is pretty wild. I haven't seen Tesla trade like this in a while. Watch for the break below 240. Looks like a wall of buying pressure right now. Holy smokes, it's going green. Let's see, can it break above 247? That seems to be the slight resistance right now. Watch, watch. Dude, if it breaks above, you might see a nice gap up. Here it goes, same resistance. You guys see this resistance here? Nope, same resistance. Pulling on back, getting rejected. Looking for that breakout. All right. Going red. How we feeling? It's only down 1%. What's going on here? Tesla misses EPS. And there we go. It beats revenue that's quite a significant beat, right? 25.5 billion versus expectation of 24.33, but it does miss earnings per share. That's not good. Now the big question and focus should be the guidance. What is Elon going to say during its guidance call? What is he going to say about the robo-taxi event? How are the Cybertrucks doing? I know that they're on track to produce, I think, 50,000 vehicles in 2024, but they want to be to a point to produce 250,000 vehicles by 2025. Are they on track for that? Are we going to hear about the Optimus robot? That was a really big thing about 2 years ago. Now we haven't really heard much about it. Oh, here comes the selling pressure. Look at that. Watch for the break of support, 240, 240. Watch for new lows. Here we go. There it goes, dropped below 240. Now this is where it goes free falling. Let's see. Wild. Wild, wild drop. It dropped 2% during normal trading hours, and it's down 2.5% during extended hours. It's not a very significant move. If I do have to say so myself. Whoa. Here we go. All right. Still, price action is bearish, lower highs, lower lows. Be very careful if you're trying to go long on this. It's a high risk by you buying into this dip, right? As of right now, it is looking like a lot of selling pressures following. We're getting the lower lows, lower highs. But not a very significant move. It's only down 1.5%, and we still have the guidance call to hear. Just closed my short. Makes sense. There's lack of progress on the downside, so I think you're playing it safe. Obviously, if you want to be aggressive, you can continue to hold and hope that that selling pressure breaks that support at. It looks like every dollar, right? We went from 340 down to 240 to 239. So if you think that there's more downside pressure, it looks like right now it's negative, right? It's definitely in the red. And look at that, more selling pressure, lower highs, lower highs. Okay. There it goes, 239. Watch for the break below 239. Watch this drop to 238. There it goes, 238.50. Selling pressure is following 238.50. But Tesla, but we talked about this during our live trading session today with the LPP team. Tesla kind of trades like a lower cap stock. Although it's a multi-billion-dollar company, it is a very volatile stock. It's not designed for complete beginners that don't deal well with volatility. That is for sure, no question about it. A lot of people love trading Tesla. Some people just don't work well with it. Figure out who you are, right? Nothing else to it. So Musk, Jesus, looks like we have some people that aren't the biggest fans of Elon. Here it goes, testing 238.50. Market is waiting for guidance, probably, as it tends to. The robo-taxi event is a really big thing. There it goes, 238. Are we going to get that? 238 flat. We're beginning to slow down. Trying to figure out if I want to go long or go short here. I'm still not, yeah. I think I'm going to wait for that guidance call. That should be in the next 30 minutes to an hour, right? There goes, showing signs of a support. It is very oversold, so if you're good at scalping, you can buy into the lows, and if it begins to rip up, as Tesla tends to do, it does not have to today, but it tends to, rips up very quickly. If you're good at taking profits and you do it with a decent size, you can get in and get out very quickly, and as long as you're good at managing risk, then that's all that's important. We also have Google showing signs of volatility going into the red after market hours. There it goes, Tesla trying to rip up. What are the numbers that you said, Ricky? The numbers when it comes down to its earnings are over here. I don't know if it'll let me. I can paste this into our Discord. So if you're part of the LPP Discord, it should be posted there for you. When it breaks below 236, it's a free fall. Say 230 was more of the previous support range, but 236, we're still within game of support of 235. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. The big thing right now is guidance. Technical analysis is not going to mean crap when guidance comes out. It will skyrocket or it will drop like a rock, right? It's all that really matters. So it's all based off of your expectation of its guidance. So right now it's down 2.8%. Yep, an hour and a half after the market is closed. What's your expectation for CPI? CPI report isn't until like almost the middle of next month. CPI report was like 2 weeks ago. Right? Yeah. So I have no expectation. I go based off of what market is telling us, and I just wait for the report to come out. Watch for break of support here. We're continuing to retest that same support. 2.8, almost 3% in the red. Elon Musk is going to come out with I am Iron Man and Tesla will skyrocket. Here it goes. Tesla testing 238 support. We're at 238.21. There it goes. Broke below 238. so much sell-in pressure. Please do not be trading Tesla, especially if this is your first time watching it, especially after market hours. More selling pressure can 100% follow. It's just a risky time to be trading Tesla. No question about it. There it goes, down 4%. $235. That wall of selling pressure. 235.50. Tesla is dropping like a rock. We are approaching previous lows here at 235. We're at 234 now, actually. 234. Tesla is down 4.75%, almost 5% in the red. We're at 234. You guys see that? Watch for the break below. Let's see if it catches support here. Nope. Broke below 234. It's at 233 now. A beautiful day for the bears. Watch for the bounce. Watch for the bounce. Know when to take profits. For all of the people shorting Tesla, just know it recovers quick. Know when to cover. Know when to lock it in. I like that. Reducing it. Still short. Reducing it. Love to see it. Wow. 233. 233.23. 234. Oh, almost a 235. Nope, 234. Holy volume. Look at that. Nothing else like it. Google trying to consolidate here. Google's not very active today. But Tesla, on the other hand, have no fear. The Tesla volatility is here. 235, it's what it's testing right now. 235. Watch for the rip up. Breaks above 235. Watch for the effort to go to 236, 237. Don't reduce diamond hands. Heck no. Nothing wrong with taking profits if you're shorting, right? Do your part. Look out for yourself. If you want to continue to hold your short. If you want to lock in profits to play it safe, don't be afraid to do so, right? Down 4.7%. Here it goes, back to 235, trying to rip up after aggressively selling off. Let's see if any of the bulls come back. And I just want to remind you, in about 1 hour and 13 minutes, Tesla will begin its guidance call. This is really important to understand because there's two parts to these earning reports. There's the earning report and then there's the guidance call. The guidance call normally happens after. This is where Elon Musk or executives will come on and talk about what happened with their previous quarter and what is the guidance and expectation for up and coming quarters. In my opinion, especially for Tesla, it's really important to have a better understanding of what's to come for Tesla. What's to come for the robo-taxi event, what's to come for the Optimus robot, what's to come for the Cybertruck, you know, what's to come with new vehicles that are set to be released, right? He can drop any of that within this guidance call, and very easily, a stock that's down 4% can go back into the green. Do not be surprised by what Elon can share during these guidance calls. I'm just sharing this with you because I've seen it in the past before. Do your part in looking out for yourself. Don't be afraid to be selfish in this market. Your job is not to look out for me. It's not to look out for other people. It's to look out for yourself. So stay patient, stay calculated, and man, it should be fun. I mean, I don't know if you guys have remembered, but Tesla in the past before has reported earnings. It significantly drops after reporting earnings and then goes back to either break even or slightly in the green shortly after releasing its guidance call. You have to understand Tesla's ran a little bit differently. A lot of it is based off of Elon Musk and his sentiment, if he's confident in what's to come or if he's not. and that's very unusual, unlike other companies, right? I would say the closest one that has ever been like Elon with Tesla is kind of like what Steve Jobs was to Apple, right? Where the individual or the CEO themselves almost becomes bigger than the actual company itself. So just something to take into consideration. So as of right now, Tesla finding its support, just like we expected. It was lacking progress on the downside, trying to rip up. It's still obviously very bearish. So if you're trying to buy the dip and you think that it's going to magically recover, this is not a stock that you just want to guesstimate on or hold blindly. This is a stock that you most likely want to be very careful with your entries and very precise with your exit. There has to be proper risk management, know when to take profits, and look for lack of progress. Either we have lack of progress above or lack of progress below, and you should have a better understanding of when to get in and when to get out. We talk about this all the time within our live trading sessions. You can look at different indicators, you can look at what other people are saying, but at the end of the day, what matters most is price action. Are we seeing progress on the downside or on the upside? And that's a great way to be able to determine should you go long or should you go short. So as of right now, we have a really nice rip up, but I want to remind you this is still trading below the moving average and the EMA. It's not that you can't make money on the way up, you definitely can, but you have to be very calculated with when you choose to take profits, because most likely this is going to peak, it's going to make a lower high and then get rejected once again. That is, again, the kind of the little traps that they build for people that get hopeful, is know when to lock in profits, because this thing will quickly get rejected and go back to retest previous lows. It just happens over and over again. Right now, it's a bearish stock and it probably won't change until the guidance call actually begins. I'm not going to be going live for that guidance call, but again, if you're an absolute beginner and this excites you, but you want to learn more, I trade live every single morning, and you also get access to the A to Z video lesson library, and it's the second link in the description down below. You can sign up today. It's our biggest discount. It's 50% off, and it's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and you'll get to watch me trade live every day. You don't have to, but if you learn best by watching other people do, then I think that it would be a good experience for you, especially as a beginner, where you can tune on into our live streams every morning for about 30 minutes to an hour, and you get an inside look in what it takes to be able to trade in the stock market. So we have a handful of our LPP traders probably tuning on in to this live stream. And again, when you're asking what time, if you're asking about what time is my live stream, it's at market open. If you're asking about what time is the earnings, the guidance call, it's at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be in about 1 hour and 8 minutes. So I just want to make sure that you guys are all aware. If you're part of my LPP team, I'll make sure that I keep you guys up to date via Discord, making you aware of, hey, it's about to start, so just keep an eye out on Tesla. So I appreciate your time. Hope that earned a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. If you want to tune on into our live session as soon as tomorrow, that's the second link in the description down below. And do not forget, if you guys haven't subscribed to our politician trade tracker, where we track Nancy Pelosi and every other politician, we send out a free newsletter, and it's, again, going to be the first link in the description down below. It's techbutsolutions.com. You click on Trade Tracker, you enter your email, and we send you a free email or newsletter every single Monday right around 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I appreciate your time. I hope that earned a thumbs up. I wish you guys nothing but the best.